Hey everybody, welcome back for another cigar review. And for this short review, I'm doing the Sosa Classic. And this is the Wavell size, which is a robusto. You can see it's a box press robusto. They retail for about like $6, $6.25, something around that area. And this is one of the cigars I kind of go to every now and then that I used to smoke a long time ago, and I still smoke them now. It's just a real easy cigar to smoke. This cigar actually comes in two different wrappers. It comes with an Ecuadorian Sumatra, and this one, which is the Maduro. It has a Honduran binder and Dominican filler. It's overseen, it's made by or distributed by Italian cigar company, and it's overseen by R.B. Sosa. He's the one that blends these and stuff too. You look at the end of this a little bit better, the filler and stuff. And here's the look at the wrapper, if it'll come in clearly. You can see it's a little bit a little rustic looking. It's almost kind of like a sandpaper, like a real fine grit sandpapery finish. It's kind of neat. But I picked this cigar up actually in Walt Disney World around January. I was actually down there, and they have an area called Downtown Disney that has a lot of shops and stuff. Well, Sosa Cigars has a boutique shop down there, and it's got all their cigars. And this is one that I picked up because I've had a lot of the natural, but I haven't had, I might have had one or two of the Maduros. It's because I'm not that big of a Maduro fan. I'm very particular about Maduro wrappers, so I usually just go for the natural. And I love Ecuadorian Sumatra, so I always grab that. So like, I don't really get to smoke these too much anymore, just because for me to get these, I have to really order these offline, and I like to basically buy myself at brick and mortars, you know, support my local shops. But now I think about it, I don't think any of them have Sosa cigars. So, but I know you can get them at like Cigars International, Smoke Inn, Famous Smoke Shop, different places like that, online retailers. They have them. They have them, and they usually have really good deals on them too. Like a 5-pack we usually run you about $30, but you go to like Cigar Bid, there's no telling what you can get them for. Just watch yourself with Cigar Bid. You need a little bit too much, overpaying what you can get for a 5-pack on Cigars International for. So be careful with the devil's site. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and light this thing up, and I'll be back to let you know how it is. See you in a second. Hey buddy, I'm back. I just started the cigar off. Now right off the bat, what I get with this cigar, I get a nice woodiness to it. There's like a leather component. There's a nice spice that it almost reminds me of like red pepper, you know, just a touch of that. There's a nice little underlying sweetness that kind of rolls through the palate, and also get like a nice black cherry flavor right off the bat of the cigar too. So far, pretty interesting cigar. It doesn't have a whole lot of sweetness to it, just a hint of it that is kind of just, you know, playing in the background of my palate right now. So anyway, I'm gonna go smoke at least at a halfway point, or probably a little bit past, and I'll give you my final impressions then. See you in a second. Here, buddy. A little bit past the halfway point now. Now the cigar, the flavors are pretty much the same. It's really woody. That is by far the core note of the cigar. I still pick up that leather, that pepper is still there. Even though it is faded somewhat, I still pick it up. Like basically, that's the last thing on my palate is that pepper. For me, the sweetness is pretty much gone. I don't even get the sweetness anymore. Every now and then, I do get like hints of like a coffee note, but it's pretty faint too. And I actually get that later on. Some of the flavors have faded away. I got like a little hint of coffee, and it's not much. It's just a fleeting little note of that. But still, it's a solid cigar. it's not my style of Maduro. I have to say that. But I can see where it is a lot of people's Maduro, type of Maduro. Because for me, basically, and I've stated this before on Stogie Review, that, and even when I was Night Side Ash, that for me, a Maduro, what I like is that rich, just that dark, oily wrapper that you get flavors of. You get that nice sweetness, but mainly you get that coffee and cocoa note. Really strong coffee and cocoa note. And that's personally what I look for in a Maduro, even though I'd say probably 20% of the Maduros out there, that's kind of what you get. But to me, this is a more typical Maduro. And while I think it's a solid cigar, and I think it's a cigar a lot of people would like, now, I like it, it's just not my style of Maduro. For me, I much prefer the natural of this cigar over the Maduro. And it's only a personal preference thing. You can see the burn line's a little bit crooked, but I mean, basically I just drove home in my truck, so with the wind coming through the window and stuff, and stuff like that, it's gonna burn a little bit crooked. But so I don't really care. There's been no relights. The ash has held on amazingly well, even while driving. I'm getting more than an inch of ash before I got to tap it off. I mean, it's been an outstanding smoking cigar. Ton of smoke. Absolute ton of smoke, which is another favorite thing of mine. It's an outstanding cigar, just not personally for me. There's several other things that Sosa makes that I'd rather have over the Maduro, but that's just the way it is. Everybody has their own style they like. I much prefer the Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper version of this cigar. That is an outstanding cigar. I mean, especially for the price point, you really can't go wrong with these cigars. Just a nice quality smoke. Give a little shot of the band again there. So that about wraps it up. So I appreciate you stopping by here on Stogie Review. And if you're watching this actually on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.